Hello and welcome. Sorry about no video yesterday. I really wanted to make one, but sadly, because I had computer issues, my computer wouldn't boot, the PSU just would not power on. I think it might actually have to do now with the wall socket, because it has always happened every time I unplugged the computer and then replugged it later in, it would never start properly. And essentially the only thing that I can think of is not enough power, because when it did work, it only worked when I had everything else unplugged. Anyways, back to the match. I'm in the tier 10 Japanese carrier, the Hakuryu. This match is on... I have no clue. Sorry, I don't know that. I think it might be the Atlantic, not sure. Anyways, I start out by doing a drop on the Tirpitz, because I kind of messed up by going near the cruiser, so I figured that I would just try to take a shot and use my torpedo bombers first and dive bombers. I denied all help from friendly cruisers because there's no need. My ship's anti-air is ridiculously powerful anyway, and they can just wipe the floor with enemy planes. And now I can see the enemy carrier's planes, so I'm trying to intercept. I don't care about the fighters, what they're doing, especially if they're trying to follow empty torpedo bombers. That doesn't matter at all. Especially, it'll be especially funny if they get into my AA range, because that's just 3 plane kills. Anyways, now I'll try to follow up on the Tirpitz with fires. Sadly, only 1 fire. Wasn't a very good drop though, so the angle was bad. Could have been a lot better. Oh, and the fighters are above my ship. Nice, nice, nice. But I'm trying to just follow his planes too. I think I'll just strafe here. Maybe I'll get a few plane kills. I mean, it doesn't really... Oh my god. Wow. Thank you very much for the delicious meal. Okay, I guess it's... I did also spot the DD here for a moment. But that was definitely worth it to strafe. Also, they lost some of their fighters, I think. Wow. Wow, seriously. And I think the fighters are still gonna follow. I mean, he could strafe them down here, yes, but they're empty dive bombers. It doesn't matter. If he's gonna waste his ammunition on it, go ahead. But, okay, he can't strafe anymore because it's 2 planes. He would have to pull 1 away suddenly. Yeah, more plane kills for free. Nice, very nice. I'm gonna pull my torpedo bombers away. I don't want them to be targeted, just in case. But I don't care about these empty dive bombers at all. Look, delicious plane kills. Nom 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 nom. Fighters tend to die really slowly though. Come on. You know you want to die to this Sentier. Just let it happen. It's inevitable. Accept your fate. Excellent. Literally all of them gone. Also, 2020 hindsight, but I just pulled an empty dive bomber with my torpedo bombers like an idiot. Also, they wanted me to pull the planes over the friendlies, which I could have, I guess, done, but there's no real need because my ship's anti-air is ridiculously powerful. Also, it seems most of the enemies are going towards sea, which just means that I have to get closer. There's no reason to sit so far away, although it's a bit unfortunate because there are no islands in the middle or anywhere around there. Even on either spawn side, so I can't really hide anywhere. So I will be in the open, but I mean, just kill everything, so it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna approach for the next attack. The thing is that usually you want to target DDs first in domination mode, but or at least have priority targeting on them. But all their DDs are like at sea or going there, like this Fletcher, for instance. And well, anti-air ability was used. It might have even been a Fletcher himself, so I don't know. But this is why I can't really drop, and the other DD they have is a Habarovsk, so good luck hitting that one. I mean, you can, but it's quite difficult at times. because she's so fast. Hitting battleships is nice. It puts your average damage up by a lot, but it actually really doesn't do all that much, especially if the battleship doesn't die. So really, you would like to you would like to drop on cruisers and destroyers instead, because battleships just aren't high threat targets in the game. But anyways, I figured that it wasn't the Fletcher that triggers this anti-air ability, and it was this Zao. So my plan is to just drop on him now, and I expect him to not have an anti-air ability, which apparently I was correct in. But I messed up with my torpedo bombers. I flew way too far, and that is screwing me over big time. Like, if the enemy carrier had just strafed there, I would have been screwed. I think I would have lost like my entire drop there. Luckily, he didn't, so I got saved by the enemy's incompetence. But, I mean, regardless, Zao is a good target for dive bombers too, so I guess I'll just do a dive bomber follow-up. I'll sacrifice my fighters to cover the drop. Just engage the enemy fighters and then that's good enough. Dropping on cruises is a bit tricky. Like, I messed up right now, but if we're honest, then actually if you do a drop on Japanese cruises, I mean, in this case it didn't matter, but if you do a drop on Japanese cruises, or actually, okay, any ship except destroyers, I guess. If you do a drop on them, okay, that didn't go well. But he is engaging the other one, so it doesn't matter. If you do a drop on almost any ship other than destroyers, you would really like to drop in multiple positions, not in the same exact position, because that increases your chances of setting fire to multiple parts of the ship. Also, I got extremely lucky on that drop. And I'm not like just talking RNG there, I'm talking about the fact that I think hitting Habarovsk is quite lucky with dive bombers, manual drops anyway. Yes, the circle is about as big as the ship, but it's really difficult to hit one. And I think honestly it's more about luck on hitting them or not, because it's very difficult to predict exactly how the Habarovsk is going to turn. Because again, it's a DD. Unluckily, I am out of fighters. This is my last replacement group, so I can't keep throwing them away, but I mean, I've already done my part in this match. I think I have probably done a lot more than the enemy carrier has, so it's okay, more or less. But I mean, I can still do more because I still have replacements for all my other planes, so even if the enemy just intercepts me multiple times, I can still try. I want to get this Fletcher killed, either kill him myself or have someone else do it. I just want him to be gone. Now I'm pulling my torpedo bombers back because he's pulling fighters over, and I'll try to intercept him with my fighters. I'll also use friendly cruisers for cover. Sorry if a DD gets in the way. But I mean, if he's literally next to the cruiser, it's okay. Oh, that Habarovsk has run aground. And we're capping B, which is excellent, and I'm also moving forwards, so I would really have liked it if I had intercepted more enemy plane attacks with my fighters, but I kinda needed them to save my own attacks, and I think that one's worth a bit more than intercepting enemy ones. I would really like to pick off this Habarovsk though, so let's try. I only used one group here, the rest are just flying the same way to make it look scary. And now from the side. And now just in case from the other side as well, if this doesn't do it. I think I missed my timing. Fuck. Oh well. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to try with just one torpedo bomber on the Habarovsk. So I'll try hitting this Hipper instead. I think it has a higher chance of doing something useful, especially since the Hakuryu is so low HP. Oh my god. Fuck those fighters. I hate cruiser and battleship fighters. They're so fucking annoying. So I'm just flying that one plane away to get him to stop being attacked by the fucking fighter. And I'll go drop on something else then. Fine. Well, actually, maybe I can hit the Hakuryu. I don't think it's worth it all that much, but I can't really do much with the Kutuzov around. So I'll just do like a random fucking long range drop, which is very, very, very unlikely to hit anything. But it might have hit the Kutuzov, because fuck Kutuzovs, their anti-air is ridiculous. Anyways, I still have my dive bombers, I can use them. But yeah, there's so many damn cruisers around nowadays. Like, I hear from many people that they don't really want to play battleships anymore because of all the RNG. And cruisers just don't suffer from it. Not to mention, your average damage output isn't all that different anyway. I'll try strafing his fighters, but I don't think this went very well. Yeah, definitely not. I think I hit him, but only a tiny bit. Like, the main thing battleships do is give you damage tanking, but you don't need to do that if you're playing in random battles, because someone else will do it anyway. I'll try hitting the Baltimore as priority, because Baltimores are AA cruisers, so getting them out of the way is nice. Also, it seems that I've sailed too close. Remember the thing I said about no cover in the middle? Well, this is the problem with it, but it's okay. I'm a fairly armored cruiser. So let's try to set this Tirpitz on fire while I'm being shelled at by, I think that's a Hipper. Oh no, 2000 damage. How horrible. I'm gonna bring my torpedo bomber over to the Hipper though. Don't think dive bombers are worth it, but torpedo bombers definitely are on cruises, because they deal a significant amount of damage. Ooh, 7 hits, only 1 fire though. That's what I mean with multiple compartments with fire. Because even if I got multiple fires in the same compartment, it doesn't make a difference. You really want multiple compartments on fire. Also, the Hipper definitely did not engage in proper evasive actions against torpedo bombers, which is excellent, because this means that I can drop more on him. Also, I'm selecting him for secondary fire, because actually the ship does have quite some secondaries. It's just that it's a German cruiser, so I don't want to get too close, because I think that his torpedoes will hurt a lot more than the actual shells he fires. But my priority is to get my torpedo bombers off the ship. Also, I think he's firing AP, which means that they just bounce a whole bunch. So I just need to hit him like once, then he's dead. See what I said about torpedoes? They didn't even reach, but I mean, if I had gone closer, they definitely would have. And now the Hipper is down, and it's time for the next one. By the way, there's gonna be a bonus clip at the end of the video, so tune into that. That's also going to be about carriers, but there's only one cruiser left, and we just have to pick him off, and then game's over. Was a pretty good battle. To be fair, while going into battle is fine normally, the issue is that it increases repair cost, which means that I just lost like 200,000 credits or something because I went a tiny bit too close to the enemy. I mean, that stuff is not cheap. Carriers are the most expensive ship to repair. Plus, they have this fee you have to always pay, regardless whether you take damage or even if your planes aren't shut down or anything. On the bright side, they don't have to pay like ammunition fees, but then again, their normal fee is already high enough to cover what most ships would pay. But I still got almost 5,000 experience, 380,000 credits, 16 torpedo hits, 29 planes killed, 17 bomb hits. Was an overall pretty good game. This North Carolina did really well though. A bit more experience. But then again, carriers kinda do get lower amounts of experience, so 2100 is really good. Our New Orleans was AFK apparently. Damage is pretty mediocre if we're honest. 130 something K. So this is the bonus clip. I am against another Hakuryu in a Hakuryu, and I went for a middle snipe. And this is what happens if your planes are out of position while you don't have an anti-air spec. He is a Hakuryu just like me. And it is literally 2 minutes 30 seconds into the game. I do a torpedo bomber strike. His fighters aren't around, they are in the middle of nowhere apparently. And he is doing the worst thing you can do, which is turn away from the torpedo bombers. So this gives me, even though I'm not very experienced with this new drop, so to say, a really good drop chance. So enjoy, Hakuryu, your 11 torpedo hits. Sadly, one missed, but yeah, that's what happens if you mess up, and I imagine this is why they're adding the new anti-air consumable for carriers. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.